It's been quite some time since I posted a personal video in this channel. So today I decided to put my camera on and start recording this video to give my audience a live update. So let's get started. So in this video I will be talking about three things. So the first thing is my career change from a full-time freelancer to a full-time founding engineer. The second thing is my new podcast project, which is Yalla Let's Code Podcast. And the third and the last thing is my Shopify Dev Business. So let's get started. So let's talk about the first thing, which is my career change from a full-time freelancer to a founding engineer. Many people know me as a full-time Shopify developer and freelancer, but I switched to become a full-time software engineer with a startup called EditFrame, which is a video editing API service where we help developer create video programmatically using our API, which recently I got promoted to a founding engineer at this startup. And one of the reasons that made me make this switch is video engineer was something new to me and was very interested to know more about, because back then I had a project for a desktop application where you can screen record your desktop, and at the end of the day or at the end of the record you will get a time-lapse video of your work. And this is how this startup found me. I opened an issue in FmpEg, the WebAssembly version of it, and they found me through this GitHub issue. After that they contact me over Twitter and we set up a discovery call. We work for a few months as a part-time contractor, and then we decide to move on to a full-time role. I have been enjoying working at this startup because it's still early stage. I can wear many hats, more freedom to choose which technology to work on, and also I can get to know the behind the scene of running a tech startup. So this is it for my career change, and let's move on to the next chapter. Next thing is my new podcast project with the name of Yalla Let's Code Podcast. If you are subscribing to my channel, you might get a notification from my channel about a new video, which is a video podcast, and you might get confused. So it was me, and this is my new project. It's Yalla Let's Code Podcast, a podcast where I interview software engineers to share their entrepreneurial story. At time of recording this video, there are 3 already published video podcasts that you can check out in this YouTube channel, in Spotify, and also in Apple Podcasts. So the backstory of this podcast, I have been thinking about starting this podcast for quite some time right now, but I decided to go for it because many times I didn't find a podcast that have the same guest that I would like to interview. And also sometimes even if the guests are in the podcast, it's not the same question that I would like to ask. I would like to get more detail from a beginner perspective. So that's it for my podcast project, and let's move on to the next thing. As you can see in this video, I switched from being a full-time Shopify freelance developer to a full-time founding engineer. So currently Shopify isn't something that I am working on full-time, but I still love Shopify as a developer, and that's why I start building and developing my first Shopify app in my free time while maintaining my full-time role. I will not give a lot of detail about this new Shopify app that I'm working on because it's still currently not approved by Shopify. This application called Deliv Cash, it's a Shopify application that helps Shopify store owner that have cash on delivery order, that help them confirm and manage their Shopify cash on delivery order automatically. So let's say you have a Shopify store where you have cash on delivery enabled. So when someone places an order with cash on delivery as a payment method, the customer will get a notification to confirm their order either in WhatsApp or as a SMS. But I am still working on other notification channel for the order confirmation. So after the customer gets a notification, they will either click a link in like a SMS, and there is a web page where the all order detail about it, and you can confirm or decline the order, and it will automatically mark it as confirmed or declined in the Shopify store directly. Or in WhatsApp, where you have like a quick reply stuff, you can just click on confirm or cancel in WhatsApp, and it automatically will mark it as confirm or not. So this is the first version of this application, but we will have a lot of feature and a lot of modification to the functionality of the app. So that's it for this video. Thank you for staying until the end of this video. I hope you find this video useful, and if you have any comment about this video or about next video idea, you can just leave it in the comment section, or you can contact me over Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, you name it. And stay tuned for more video in this channel.